In modern diet culture, sugar has been cast as the supervillain. We're told that it's as addictive as a Class A drug and just as deadly. While this headline-grabbing agenda leaves out much of the nuance, it's true that the average person's diet is worryingly high in processed foods that are packed with refined sugars. Almost any product that you find on a supermarket shelf has added sugar, even if it's savory and advertised as a healthy. From bread to barbecue sauce, it's simply everywhere. This means that most of us are probably consuming far more sugar than we even know, so removing it from our diets can have surprisingly drastic effects. Curious to know more? We often hear about the need to cut out sugar or trying a sugar detox. However, it's important to remember that there are naturally occurring sugars and added sugars. Removing both kinds of sugars from your diet is almost impossible. Sugar in general has a bad reputation these days, but the type of sugar isn't usually specified. The truth is that sugars naturally occur in many healthy whole foods such as fruits, vegetables, milk, and some grains. These are nutritious foods that we're encouraged to include in our diets on a daily basis. Of course, all foods should be eaten in moderation as part of a varied and balanced diet. Eating 10 mangoes in a day wouldn't be a good idea, but generally, the pros outweigh the cons when it comes to these naturally occurring sugars. Added sugars are the ones we need to be most mindful of. They are sugars and syrups that are added to processed food during manufacturing to preserve them or boost flavor. The difference between natural and added sugar is that natural sugars come with a host of vitamins, minerals, and fiber that keep you feeling full and energized. Added sugars, on the other hand, are empty calories that cause dramatic sugar spikes. Candy, soda, and packaged cookies are obvious sources of added sugars. However, they also hide in unexpected places such as savory sauces, yogurt, processed bread, and healthy snacks like granola bars. When we talk about cutting sugar out of our diets, we're usually talking about these refined, added sugars as opposed to the naturally occurring ones. These added sugars are extremely pervasive in the modern diet. When the body suddenly stops getting its quick fix, it can start to experience withdrawal symptoms. This is widely reported by those who have suddenly removed refined sugars from their diet. This sugar withdrawal can lead to physical and mental symptoms. The physical symptoms include exhaustion, headaches, and even gastrointestinal distress. In the first few days, you're likely to experience the strongest cravings for high-sugar foods that will give your brain the quick fix it's used to. This unpleasant experience can cause feelings of frustration and irritability, just like the early days of giving up smoking. Some may also experience brain fog, sadness, or depression. This withdrawal period usually lasts approximately 1 week. After that, you should start to feel your energy levels return to normal. Once you're over the hump, you can start to enjoy the myriad of ways that reducing your sugar intake improves your health. The bacteria found in the mouth use sugar as their main source of food. The more sugar there is, the more they can grow and cause tooth decay, cavities, and infections. The risks are even higher if you don't brush and floss properly every day. Reducing your intake of added sugars, particularly the ones found in drinks, can help to slow or even stop this decay. And of course, always brush and floss. Bad breath is also caused by bacteria in the mouth, and, you guessed it, this bacteria thrives when there's plenty of sugar to feed on. Reducing your sugar intake can improve your breath significantly. Diets that are high in refined sugars cause insulin spikes, which in turn cause inflammation. Inflammation is the cause of many ailments in the body, and it can even affect your skin. The collagen in our skin keeps it plump and glowing, but inflammation can damage it. This can lead to premature wrinkles, sagging skin, acne, and rosacea. However, reducing sugar in your diet can have the opposite effect. This reduces inflammation and strengthens your elastin and collagen, contributing to a healthier complexion and fewer wrinkles. Refined sugars have been shown to interrupt 2 of the most important phases in the sleep cycle, REM, rapid eye movement, and SWS, slow wave sleep. These are the most restorative phases and are essential for feeling well rested in the morning. After a few weeks, the benefits of a refined sugar-free diet should start to show in your sleep. When it comes to brain function, inflammation strikes again. Neuroinflammation has been linked to cognitive decline as well as several related illnesses such as Parkinson's and Alzheimer's disease. What's more, sugar has been shown to affect the hippocampus, which exacerbates memory problems. Reducing your sugar intake can improve cognitive functioning over time, making it easier to concentrate and remember things. Cutting out foods that contain added sugars often results in weight loss. They're often high in calories but aren't particularly satiating, meaning you won't feel full and will need to consume more to be satisfied. Reducing sugar intake slowly helps to reduce the storage of fat in the body. Sugar intake is not the only factor that contributes to weight loss, so this also depends on other aspects of your diet and lifestyle. Sugar itself does not directly lead to weight gain, but it does impact the hormones in the body that help us maintain a healthy weight. Triglyceride is the main component in human body fat. High triglyceride levels are often associated with a diet high in refined sugar and can contribute to high cholesterol and heart disease. Cutting out sugar is likely to lead to weight loss, which reduces triglyceride levels, but even those who cut down on sugar without losing weight have proven to have healthier triglyceride levels. The chronic inflammation that comes from a diet high in refined sugars impairs cognitive function, as we've already learned, which can seriously impact your mood. Studies have shown a higher prevalence of depression in those with an excessive amount of sugar in their diet. Sugar is known to trigger imbalances in chemicals in the brain and is linked to both anxiety and depression. If you reduce the amount of sugar you're eating, you may eventually find that your mood and overall sense of well-being improve. Chronic inflammation caused by a high-sugar diet can also disrupt your immune system. This means you're likely to get sick more often. If you cut out added sugars, you should see an improvement in your immunity to seasonal bugs and colds. Not only will reducing the sugar in your diet boost your immune system, it'll also reduce your risk of developing many serious diseases. As high sugar intake is linked to weight gain and fat buildup, it can eventually contribute to serious medical conditions like heart disease. Even those at a healthy weight can reduce their risk of developing heart disease if they get less than 20% of their daily calories from added sugar. A diet high in processed foods and refined sugars is one of the leading causes of type 2 diabetes, so cutting down on added sugars and eating a balanced diet can reduce your risk of developing this disease. Reducing or cutting out added sugars entirely clearly has a wide range of benefits for our mental and physical health, but it's easier said than done. Whether or not sugar is addictive is a controversial subject in the scientific community. It hasn't been officially classified as an addictive substance, but it does cause chemical reactions in the brain that make the body crave it. Click on the link below for advice on how to cut sugar out of your diet gradually without having to go cold turkey.